Hi, I bought a new sheet music stand and I wanted to do an unboxing video of this. I'm pretty excited. I always want to do unboxing videos of accordions that I buy, but I'll be too excited to just open it up and play, so I usually don't set up the video. But when I saw this sheet music stand delivered at my doorstep, I thought I'd do an unboxing video. I perform with my accordion outside a lot, and I always take small breaks from performing and try to practice some of the songs that I'm learning, and I use a portable music stand for that. So this is the music stand that I use currently. I got it off of eBay. It's super portable. It collapses into a very small form factor that I can just put inside of a bag. And in fact, I actually stick this into the sheet music storage that is in my accordion gig bag. It doesn't fit entirely, but I just shove it in. So this is pretty sturdy, the construction itself, but I think that it looks a little bit clumsy when I perform with a bright color, and especially the top where the books go, because of all of these big holes. Whatever book that I put on top of it, the binders or books show up from the back, and it doesn't really give a very neat look. And when I make it taller, it's not very stable. And I think most of you should be familiar with this problem for portable music stands versus on-stage music stands. On-stage music stands being very, very stable, but this one, if I put some weight on top of it, it's like super wobbly. But it has done a good job for all this time that I've used it, and I just thought I'll upgrade it to something that looks nicer. I wanted to get something that has a nice wooden finish because I play with my wooden accordion a lot. I ordered this one from Etsy. I don't exactly remember the name of the shop that I got it from. I'll add it to the description. But if you go on Etsy and search for wooden music stand, this will show up among the top listings, and they have a lot of different models. So this one is made in Ukraine. Before I found this listing, I did find another model called Anderson music stands, and it looked really, really nice. It was portable, and it looked like it had almost everything that I wanted. And I thought that it was a little bit too expensive, but when I called to inquire, unfortunately they said they have stopped making those. So that was no longer an option. So I've just taken the contents of the box outside. So I'm going to put this on the side. These look like the feet. Okay, the stand looks big enough to hold my binders, and it's solid wood, like I mentioned, so the book is not going to show up from the back. And the wood grains on it also look nice. I like the finish on it. And the shelf is not too big, but it could hold bigger books. Overall, it feels light. If I put some force on it, I'm sure it's gonna crack. That's how it feels. Looks like it was some damage when it was shipped. That's not really a deal breaker, but I have to see how this holds up after I put this in a bag and I keep moving around when I go out and perform. So let's put this together. One thing I want to find out is how easy it is to assemble and to dismantle. So this music stand is pretty easy. I just have to like turn a few knobs and then tighten it back up, and then turn this one and turn this one, and I'm done. So it comes with 3 feet. Let me see how Okay, we hit a snag because I cut my hand when I tried to put this together. So these edges here were not finished and were super sharp. So when I tried to connect this part, my hand slipped and it made a pretty deep cut on my fingers. So I just applied pressure on it, and I hope it doesn't bother me when I play my accordion. Let me try to do the other foot. And I'll be a little bit more careful with this one. Okay, we did that with no injuries, so that's an improvement. So there's one more to go. Okay, so I see that the bottom of the feet are all rubberized, which is pretty nice. So let's put this together. Okay, I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit. So this is the lowest height that we have for this. Let me install the top. This is how this part works. Have to loosen the screw over here and pull this one up and align this here and slide it down, and now I can tighten my, yeah, it's just a little stiff, but it does work. Okay, so now that's the lowest height. And I have to bring it up. Yeah, that's a decent height, so it's definitely tall enough for me when I sit down and play. And that's the maximum height. Actually, that's perfect for me when I'm sitting down, but maybe when I'm standing up, it's not, it could go taller. Yeah, it's definitely not tall enough. I have to look down, but I almost never play standing up, and I absolutely don't practice standing up, so that shouldn't be a problem. So looks like I can make this work. Let me get my binder and see how this looks with the binder on it. Alright, so it doesn't really fit the entire binder. So I wish this were a little bigger. And yeah, the back of the binder is definitely showing. I wish it would just completely fit, and if this was a little bigger, but I still think that this looks better than the yellow portable music stand that I had. Let's put them side by side for comparison. Okay, I can tell that the wooden stand is definitely more stable than the portable metal one. Like even without the book or the binder on it, the metal one is very, very shaky. Like, if you actually look at this, it does shake a lot, but the metal one, the wooden one is much more stable. And if I put the binder on this one, yeah, can see that it tilts and also shakes, and it's still shaking. So on that part, I think the metal, the wooden one is performing much better. And also with respect to the appearance, this is what I meant when I put my binder here. The back of the binder, because of the open design, it looks very clumsy. And even though the wooden music stand doesn't cover the entire area of the binder, it doesn't look as clumsy. And you know what, if I actually remove this piece of paper in the front, and if I just had it as black, this wouldn't even look this bad. So I'm gonna try playing with this music stand today at the airport, and then I'll see how this goes. Hopefully I don't end up cutting my finger again. I have to be very careful when I take this off and put it back together. So let's also see how easy it is to disassemble. So after I'm done playing, I just have to take this off. That part was easy. Okay, and I have to take this off this way. Okay, I forgot which way I put it in. I think I have to just slide this out like this. Okay, this wasn't, did come off, come on, yeah, that came off. Okay, so that came off. Taking it off wasn't that hard. Things don't move as smooth as I'd like them to move. You actually have to apply some force for putting it on and taking it back off. And I already put a mark on it with some blood stains, and hopefully this doesn't happen again. But let me see how this goes, and hopefully this will be the end of my music stand hunt. So the portable music stand that also looks nice and is sturdy. So I also wish that this came with a storage bag or a carrying case, but I'll have to find something for that myself. And that should be it. And hopefully see you again in another accordion video. And until then, goodbye.